you can't really make light of that situation.
Okay,
Because that's something that actively needs to change.
Shamima Begum, she became a meme.
Did she?
Yeah.
When?
When
Why was I not involved? Why was I not involved? Why didn't no one let me know? We were making
Can you
it work.
stop being a menace for one day?
Keep her where she's at. I don't want to hear it, but I want to hear about the meme.
No.
I want to hear about the meme.
Alright.
I ain't disagreeing with more on this
Point
one.
is, she was involved in some serious stuff.
Yeah, I know she was. She seemingly wasn't aware of the serious shit she was involved in.
Alright, for fear to protect more, I don't want to go into the
Bro,
Shamima.
you don't need to
Begum.
protect me, fam. Don't worry about me. You worry about Shamima, fam. Shamima. You send to keep her where she's at, fam.
No.
Tell me about the meme.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to Sliders Podcast, best podcast around here. You are joined by your host.
Who's tough? Find it on the pod, aka the champion. And who else we got in the studio today, Latch?
You fuck off, bro. Why you interrupting me, bro?
Hey, nigga, that's what we do on this pod, nigga. On God.
Fucking short people. I swear to God.
You've also got your boy Mo, aka the Wild Card. Today I'm gonna quickly show you
Hold
this.
on.
Wait, what's going on, Tom?
Have I not introduced? Have I introduced myself?
I didn't even realize.
No, because Taff interrupting me.
Oh, go
Just
ahead.
give a
Tom.
short person an inch, they go another inch.
I mean, if we can grow taller,
Like-
we'll take it.
Of course. But anyway, and it's your boy Tom, man in the streets, whatnot. And what are you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna quickly show you guys something. Yeah. So my mood right now is here. Man United is 0-0 with Crystal Palace with our new manager. Yeah. Cool. At the end of the podcast, I'm gonna quickly bring this up again. If we're not winning,
Actually, Mo, can we actually
This
keep...
whole podcast is getting binned.
Mo, can we keep your phone on? Just
no, I'm not looking at this. It will
Actually,
distract me.
I want to get a live
Distract me.
reaction.
It will
Distract me.
distract
I'm just
you. You won't
gonna-
be here.
I am here now. So what
We'll
are we
be
talking
in
about
game, fam.
Anyway, what are we talking about today?
today? There we go.
Making a meme of serious things.
All right.
So in general, this episode
Serious.
is more about like off the back of the Travis Scott conversation. We didn't get a chance to go into this, but when that situation happened, yeah, he let out his apology, and there were some critiques about the apology, but people took his apology and made it a joke and recontextualized the video into some other nonsense, yeah, of him rubbing his head and applying whatever rubbish they want to apply it to. Now, Mo, where did you originally want to go at that point before I go into it?
When I brought it up, it was more about, is it like, because I'm sure some people are offended because it's 2021. When are people not offended? It's more about when are like, is it okay for people to like take serious events and in a certain way make light of them? Because I know whoever's making jokes, I didn't make any. Actually, wait, kind of did in the group chat, but didn't post any. To
Did you
social
use
media.
the Travis Scott face?
I used
of
the
video?
face. Use the face. I used the face.
Use the
You
apology.
use the FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, use the face.
Just
Thank you. No, because what you tried to do there is, he's like, did you use the face? It's
All
like
I'm
you-
saying, all
it's
I'm
like
saying-
you- it's like
All
you're
I'm
gonna-
saying,
you the
Mo,
question.
you keep defending half. Listen, you have to be careful of this nigga. He's a slimy guy.
You know, both of you.
I
yeah,
asked.
you're just tricky. You're tricky in the
This
business, man.
nigga called me out like I denied something.
You have to be careful of this, brother.
I didn't
No,
deny
but the way you
anything.
said it, like you were saying, like, didn't you do that? No, you did the same thing too. I did it as well.
No, I was just asking you.
I'm like, we all guilty, nigga.
But yeah, so essentially, so people that used it, I'm pretty sure they weren't trying to mock or make light of the 10 people that have died so far because of the event. What they were really trying to take the piss out of was how shit Travis's apology was and how corny it was, which is why I was there.
people were just fishing for jokes like we always do.
Fishing for jokes. I mean, it's a joke because
As
it
in,
was...
no one cares.
Yeah, no one
It
cares.
was a joke
but
because we
that's
didn't take the apology seriously
Yeah.
because we didn't think it was good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's very memeable.
I
joke
know.
as well. It's very memeable. You have to make
Tough,
it very
tough.
memeable.
I know it's hard for us to be talking about your best friend like this. Yeah. But listen,
Okay. Well done, Tom. Okay, how about we talk about your best friend, R. Kelly? Alright.
This is what we're doing.
what the fuck?
Because this, okay, so we're saying we didn't like the apology. That's the reasoning for it. Me personally, when people use that, it's not about we didn't like the apology. We have a history as an online community, as cultures, people that just use the internet, stuff like Twitter.
Yeah.
We do this a lot where some serious stuff happens and we make jokes. The Omicron virus comes out. People start using the Omarion dance video saying it's doing all this nonsense, yeah? These times people are probably, dying or like having serious effects to this, you get me?
Hey.
So versus where we draw the line. Like we'll make fun of the Omicron virus, yeah, even though it's a serious variant.
But that's
troubling
you're
people.
making a joke of the name, not of what it's actually doing to people though.
No, but it's associated with what it's doing. to
It
people.
is.
I think,
For
but then-
example, would you make fun of cancer, even though it's like, oh, the name's funny, but these times you know how serious
But
cancer
to be fair,
is.
there was
then-
that meme a few years ago on about Wallahi I have cancer, and people were sharing that quite a bit.
No, that
Like,
was the well, I got cancer. Like, we were laughing at him taking it to that degree, but we weren't laughing at cancer versus the Omari.
No,
that-
but
that's
Yeah,
then
when
but
you
you-
laugh
we're
at
not
the
laughing
virus's
at what
name.
we're not laughing at
We're
what
not laughing at
disease,
the-
what the virus does. We're just laughing at the name and shit.
Exactly.
Like,
You can
and,
say- you
can,
make
I
the same
can I
argument.
clarify? I called Travis Scott Tav's best friend because he defends him tooth and nail. I do not defend R. Kelly in any way, shape, or
No,
form.
you
Let
just
me be
quote
clear.
his lines.
I find no,
All the time.
his interview was funny, bro. I'm sorry.
There we go. All right, that's
What? No.
that's a good transition.
No, hold on.
His interview was funny.
His interview
he
funny.
is
because I was
kidnapping
like,
women.
this nigga. Listen, because they were like, oh, there's speculation about what this nigga did. My man, he did what I did. He was caught on video. Man was out here crying on an interview, saying, "I'm out here fighting for my life." Is this camera?
Of course.
No, it's just funny watching that brother trying to gain sympathy from the public.
Okay. That's
But
a nice
you,
way- that's a nice
but
way to
you,
spin
but
it,
you,
Tom.
we can't.
That's a nice way to spin
no,
it.
because we can't even speak ill about his best friend. I'm making fun of R.
No,
Kelly.
no.
Tap, like, do you not hear? My man sent him trainers still. Man said, thank you for defending me on the podcast.
Some trainers still. Hopefully you can't see my
Man
face
said,
on the pod.
Tav, thank you for defending me on the podcast.
I'm actually tired. This is silly.
No. All I'm saying is about the R. Kelly thing. R. Kelly, he's hurt people, fam,
Yeah.
and he's kidnapped, and we know like this guy has done bad stuff.
Yeah.
So to even keep his name alive, yeah, by continuing to spread that video and make it viral, keep the phrase going when people say, "Tom, where did you get is this camera on me?" The R. Kelly thing, because this is someone we're speaking about where he's been taken off people's albums because of R. Kelly. Spotify introduced the whole mutant artist thing, where it's like any song associated with this artist gets muted, you don't see it.
Okay.
Like we're seeing someone that's been cancelled seriously in media.
But that
However, when we make these jokes, yeah, we don't seem to connect the damage done.
no, because tough. It's not even like people out here saying we're not talking about this brother anymore. Like, bro, there was a documentary about him. There was a whole ass interview with Gail Kim. People are just talking about that, which is just current affairs. People are making jokes about it because people are seeing it anyway. It's not
Yeah.
even like it's in our faces, and it's not in a way that we're supporting him, in a sense. Because is he profiting off did he profit off the documentary?
I mean, I doubt he did.
I don't know, but it's not even like music. We're actually actively supporting him and shit. It's like we're just making fun of it because none of us believe him.
Fair.
That's the thing. It's different.
But my main question is just, does like if we stop and think about memes, does that take away from the seriousness of the situation, of reality of the situation that's happened? In that this guy he's a villain.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think people relate the two of them because then, other than, well, in the case of R. Kelly, it's a quote from him acting like a lunatic in an interview where we know he did the shit, but he's still professing he didn't do the shit. With Travis Scott, it's a video of him apologizing in a very poor manner. And even if you just take that away and you don't want to judge whether the apology was good or bad, that shit is just memeable. The little... like, it works really well with the camera flips that people were doing on TikTok and shit like that. Like, oh, I forgot to take this shit out of the freezer. Kind of shit, yeah. Like, it's just a very memeable video. Like, it just works for memes. Yeah, people are creative.
Yo, I
give you
just
that.
checked the camera; it's not recording.
Exactly. Like, it just works well.
Podcast cancelled.
Like, and then you know when Trump was like doing the whole stop the count shit
Yeah.
because during the election, I mean after the election, well, yeah, after the election, but he was like, oh yeah, why you counting votes so past the election day? Stop the count was still a joke, and it was still like a meme thing on Twitter sometimes at certain points. But that's not people making light of the fact that Trump was really out here trying to steal an election.
Yeah.
That's just
I
them
guess I'm
making,
asking, do we not
making fun of it.
do us as like guys, you know, we all use memes here. Like, do we not second guess some of the memes we use sometimes? As in, like, damn, this situation was kind of fucked up.
No, I've never second guessed a meme. Nah.
We already know you don't have remorse from the previous episode.
Okay.
Like, so for situations like, let's say, Ferdy, for example. Here, to me personally, I don't second guess that one because I understand the bouncing that the guy fell over and the accent rubbing his head.
He capitalized off that shit.
Yeah, even he
My
capitalized
man
off
made a
that.
song.
Yeah, he made money, brand deals, Boohoo was on him, everything. I understand that. You get me?
Yeah.
But let's say
Travis Scott, for example.
no. But
Go on, defend your boyfriend.
I'm not defending Travis Scott, fam. I'm literally saying, like, where do we draw the line in stopping?
There is no line.
I think there is.
Where's
what would
the
that
line?
line be for you, Tom?
I think
Look at your distance.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. I was leaning forward before. My bad. But I don't know. There is a line. Don't get me wrong. It's like not anything can be made fun of. It's like there's certain things I will never touch. It's like, let's say sexual assault, for example, or one of them, or one.
You
of,
have to say essay or
oh, sorry,
trigger warning.
sorry, my bad. That was that trigger warning.
Them ones, sir.
The one's there.
Okay.
You know them ones.
But like sexual assault or like rape, like we don't really make light. That's not a situation we actually make light of. Okay, at all, because it's serious. It's one of the things it hasn't been addressed properly or taken seriously enough in the past. So it's not really something to make light of.
All right.
Rather than it's just shit like that. But it's like, I don't know, there's some shit like if we don't laugh we'll cry, bro. So it is what it is. But sexual, like when it comes, but it's like, or even BLM, when like the whole what's it called, protests were going on and shit. No one was out here bantering about what was going on about George Floyd.
Actually,
well, sorry, no,
that's
people.
cap.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Were people doing memes on George Floyd?
So do you not remember those pictures of those white kids that knelt down on another white kid's neck?
But I'm just, but I know. It's just like
I know they're the minority, but
I think just tough.
That's not really a
because
meme.
Taff asked me about what my line was, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if something like seriously like traumatic is going on, that's like you can't really make light of that situation
Okay.
because that's something that actively needs to change.
Shemaima Begum. She became a meme.
did she?
Yeah.
When?
When she
Why was I
wanted
not
to come
involved?
back.
Why was I not involved? Why didn't no one let me know? We were making
Can you
it, but-
stop being a menace for one day?
Keep her where she's at. I don't want to hear it, but I want to hear about the meme.
No.
I want to hear about the meme.
Alright.
I ain't even disagreeing with more on this.
Point
one.
is, she was involved in some serious stuff.
Yeah, I know she was. She seemingly wasn't aware of the serious shit she was involved in.
Alright, for fear to protect her, I don't want to go into the Shemaima.
Bro, you don't need to
Begum.
protect me, fam. Don't worry about me. You worry about Shemaima, fam. Shemaima. You keep her where she's at, fam.
No.
Tell me about the meme. Let me look at the meme right now, fam. I don't want to look at my phone, though. Man United.
I was gonna post that today.
Yeah, this guy's gonna rekindle the whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna leave that out for you because your enthusiasm when I said the name, it wasn't healthy.
No, but wait. On a level though, was the meme like? What was the actual meme though? Like, I'm actually genuinely serious now.
Memes on just her return, or like her face,
no, but-
or some
Oh,
of
on her
the
face.
some of the words she was saying.
No, but I don't think that was a meme. I think people were making fun of that situation, but I don't think they turned it into a meme per se. If you know what I mean. Like I think it's meme when like you take something and apply it to something that isn't in the context it was originally made for.
Yeah.
No. She was. It was.
So
she
they
was
actually
used for
made
that,
her a meme.
But the life expectancy of that meme, it died out quickly. It didn't.
I don't know,
Last.
I
It's
know,
like it's like the guy who was saying reload it. Like that's died out now. Like
Yeah,
some
but
memes last longer than
I know.
others.
I didn't see the show. I didn't see the Shemaima Begum one, to be honest.
But yeah, hers was a quick one. I can't lie.
But was it like a bad like? The context it was taken from was that context like bad,
Was it bad?
or was it like the context? You know, like the Travis Scott thing.
What interview was like the Shemaima Begum?
That was the one where she was basically detailing how she lost her child. Remember, it was
People
basically
were mocking that.
no. That's not what they were mocking. That was the situation she was in, where
okay.
she's telling people, "I'm in trouble. These tragedies have happened to me. Please let me back in." And people said, "Rah, like she said something funny here. Let me take that bit and make it a meme." Like it's where the thing is for me. Like I still use these memes, yeah, but I do acknowledge that there's a bit of a part where it's kind of messed up to look at.
Do you have any of them?
Travis
Can
Scott.
we actually see
I mean, I'll look some up after. But So it's like looking at raw, like people died or something happened, but the way he delivered that line was kind of funny though. So let me just take that out and recontextualize that. Instead of processing the madness of it, I feel like sometimes we skip to just
I
the
think-
bants
but I
and
think-
just look for the funny bit
But I'm not-
and then use it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think part of the humor is how it was originally intended. So because like like the R. Kelly one, his was like a plea for help kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
Then it's not recontextualized. So it's like it's not just because of the way it's put now. It's because of where it's been taken from. I guess. So I don't know.
Honestly, man, I ain't got time for people, especially not Shamima, fam. But I feel like in most cases, people just don't. Myself included when I say this, some people just don't associate it. I don't think I've ever looked at a meme that I felt was questionable. Again, like, maybe I'm not aware of the memes that are really circulating on the planet, fam. I didn't know about the Shamima Bagel one, fam. So I'm
I
clearly
don't,
not.
I don't remember seeing any ones
So
about
clearly
it.
I'm not clued in.
I don't think these are safe for work.
Wait, what?
The
memes?
memes.
No, we won't talk about them. But like, can we actually just see them?
I'll show you after the pod.
No, can you actually just? I just want to see it now.
I'll show you.
Are they bad memes? Are they like actually bad? How many bad memes are made, fam?
bad? They're
Only
just
see the main-
racist. They're just racist.
Oh, racist.
Oh, so not even like decent.
It's
Okay.
not even like entertaining. They're just really racist.
Oh, so
Oh,
then,
shit, okay.
do these memes even go like mainstream
So
then?
they don't.
Yeah, they go mainstream to a certain demographic. Like Twitter's like whoever you follow, you'll see a bit of that.
Who the fuck
But
are you
the thing
following
is-
stuff?
That's a good question.
Like, cause me and Mo
That's a
haven't
good
seen
question.
this shit.
But the thing is, the ones I looked up now, like, so the thing is, Shamima Begum wasn't used in your generic banter type meme. She was used in a more scapegoaty way for people to be Islamophobic.
Oh, okay.
Or like as a scapegoat for people to just tell mad jokes at her expense while also taking down the Islamic community as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
problematic. I'll agree to that.
And to be fair, yeah, that's problematic because of the extra stuff surrounding that.
Because that's not even like just making light of something to make light of it. That's just using it as a way to offend a certain demographic.
Like a meme is supposed to be a joke. If the joke is racist, homophobic, Islamophobic, then
Okay,
it's not really funny.
Even then, it depends on like who's making the joke as well. Because more time it'll probably be some. It won't be the Muslim people or people from that area of Asia that are making those jokes. It will be probably just John from down the road that's popping these up on Twitter. Like it's not even like because obviously you know how like we sometimes like we don't really question it when a black person makes a black joke,
yeah.
but when a white person makes it, it's a bit
Of course.
and because obviously the intention and whatnot. So I think it's the same thing here. It's like it's not even the way of it's a Muslim person making a joke, just maybe something in passing or maybe something slight about their own culture, religion, something like that. It's about a white person doing it with the intention of not humoring that person or making a yeah, if you get what I mean, like I can't even describe it.
I think I get what you're saying. Essentially, you know when you're being laughed at and you know when you're being laughed with.
yeah.
Okay, and then the next one's more emotional. So the entanglement situation back with Jada and Will.
No, that shit's funny, man.
That shit's funny.
Sorry.
Where I just
Oh,
think-
actually, they made Will a meme. His face was a meme.
his face was a meme. So imagine taking a public L. Yeah,
No, but that's his fault as well. No, but not his fault.
He still signed up to.
I
be
don't want
on
to say
camera
fault, but he signed up to be on
discuss it.
camera.
Yeah,
Anything
it's
can
still an
be-
L. You know, as humans, instead of being empathetic, this is me criticizing my behavior as well. Instead of empathizing with him and saying, "Rah, my man took an L," we said, "Yo, look at this guy entangled." Like Mo, imagine making a blunder so bad, yeah, that everyone just throws that word in your face that you blunder and say entanglement.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, everyone, you
My
look
man
entanglement.
really said, "Ride together, die together, bad marriage for life." I have no.
Maybe he's
No, but
ranting.
that was a reference to Bad Boys for Life.
All I'm saying,
Good,
it's
good
one of
movie
them ones.
series.
It wasn't like just them making light in that situation. I think it just showed the views that it wasn't something that was that traumatic in a sense. I guess. But I don't know. I guess the world is changing because you see some people making light of. Sorry, trigger warning. You see some people making light of on TikTok. Some people making light of the fact that they had been sexually assaulted, or some shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Like,
It's
you get
always
me?
uncomfortable.
So like
watching
you,
those
like
videos.
it's one of them was that you see some people making light of it. So I'm not even trying to compare the two situations. Don't get me wrong, because one's marital problem, one's sexual assault. But it's what's it called? But if you get what I mean, like some people do try to make light of whatever they're going through to
Okay.
cope, I guess.
I guess this is.
But it just depends on the way you view it.
This is something else. And so we've all watched Dave Chappelle's stand up. Yeah.
No,
Yep.
You haven't watched his stand up?
I know what you're about to talk about, but no, I haven't watched it.
You need to bless yourself, Tom, man.
Yeah. So
Every
like
time
with
you
Dave
use it,
Chappelle,
spin it.
his stand up pretty much it's criticized for coming off as too preachy. As a person that watches it, I can say, yeah, like he when he returned to stand up, it was on a different vibe than when he left. Like when you watch his older stuff, he's hitting you with just jokes that are still rooted in like serious aspects, but the way he balances the humor to tension was more humor and a bit less tension. But now those scales have tipped where it's like more tension and there's a lot less humor, but the humor's there. Sort of. Would you get that same vibe
I get
too,
what
where
you're
it's
saying, but
preachy?
would you say that the tension is up there because of him or because of just the different world we live in now?
It's because of him, because again, it's his content.
You
that
think
he's
so?
delivering.
I don't know, man.
It's his content.
I
'Cause
mean, if he-
I'm talking about
yeah,
his
because then-
delivery
yeah,
and how
because
he's.
then-
I'm purely talking about his delivery, because the topics he's talking about now, he could have talked about back then, but he addressed them differently. For example, he has a joke back in the day where he's like, police officers would find a dead black man and be like, what happened here? I don't know, just sprinkle some coke and get out of here. You get me? And that
Yeah.
happened where they frame black people with cocaine.
Yeah, I
That's
know
a
what you mean,
serious
though.
situation, but his delivery and stuff, it was a lot more upbeat and joyful, and the joke landed as a joke where it was banter. And nowadays, he'll just tell you they put cocaine on black people, and like he's more direct and to the point.
Yeah, but he's direct. But then if he was to tell that joke now, I
Yeah.
feel like that would come as like a mid or like ending like punchline. Like, that's not coming at the beginning. It's not like he will straight up go to you at the beginning of a fucking special and be like, yeah, they just sprinkle coke on black people, but saying it like in a way that if you're a white person in the audience, you're a cop, you just feel like you're a shithead.
Because
Yeah.
I know
He builds up these jokes. There's definitely
it's like an art to his delivery.
It's definitely changed. It's
Because
definitely
even
changed,
though
but-
I have seen some clips, I just haven't watched the full thing. Because first of all, there's even depending on what he's saying, there's always an art to the way he delivers jokes that makes it okay. If you get what I mean, like I guarantee you could take one of Dave Chappelle's jokes, try to deliver it the way another comedian delivers jokes,
Yeah.
and it will not land the same. It might not even land
Yeah.
at all.
Bro, have you seen Celebrity Roast?
Yeah.
Bro, Celebrity Roast to me is a perfect example of why comedians are so sick, yeah? Because they get random celebrities. You get Justin Bieber telling jokes and it does not land. And you know for a fact that Justin Bieber didn't write these jokes. He doesn't even write his own songs.
I mean,
like,
some of the Justin Bieber jokes like they were funny.
no, that he said himself.
Yeah,
That-
about Kevin Hart, they were funny.
Nah, to me, every time they get, like, even with the Jonas Brother roast, yeah, whenever they get
Oh
non-comedians...
no, those were shit. Those were shit.
Dead.
They were
Whenever
dead.
they get non-comedians to come over, it really highlights how comedians are special in that they just don't write jokes. Like, these people have a way of saying this where it can only be said by them. Regardless like who I write this for, like I could give Dave Chappelle, who even people in his field will always say Dave Chappelle's the best, yeah. And any comedian will say Dave Chappelle's the best, yeah.
Yeah.
Even Dave Chappelle himself could write you a joke, Mo. Write anyone a joke and say, go say the joke, this will land. And your joke will just flop. The delivery won't be there because you don't have what he has in him to deliver that. You get me? But then it's just like terrible in what... Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. But Pete Davidson is where I wanted to go with this in terms of jokes being taken too far. Because we were talking about this before the pod.
Yeah,
His jokes still land. Like I'm not gonna.
In terms of, I think that is the epitome of taking a serious situation. Would you draw the line at 9/11?
Apparently not. Like, for some people.
And for
anyway.
context for the listeners, yeah, before we get into for context for the listeners, yeah, Pete Davidson lost his father during 9/11.
he was a firefighter.
He was a firefighter in 9/11. people were on the celebrity roast, right? They go. This happened time ago, by the way, but this is just for the
it
point
was-
we're making now.
Actually, if you can use just Jimmy Carr's joke, for example.
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh, I think they were just busting jokes about his dad. Then my man said, oh, this isn't the roast of Pete Davidson's dad. That was 9/11. That's one of the jokes that Tuff was talking about.
And Jimmy Carr, for context, that comedian, I've watched his stand-up. He is a vile human being, bro. Like
He is.
he's vile. Like Jimmy Carr's stand-up is literally just jokes on disabilities, everything that you think you shouldn't be making banter about. And I mean like serious stuff that you shouldn't be making banter about. That's Jimmy Carr's stand-up. Like his thing is like extreme. Like he's just extreme and dark.
Still funny.
Again, it's all
Have
about...
you watched this stand-up?
Again,
I have, yeah.
it's all
I
about...
watched him before
terrible.
Dave.
It's all about
He's
delivery.
terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's all
Wait,
about
I would
delivery.
I rate Dave as the best,
Yeah.
but I watched Jimmy before Dave, and I haven't watched Jimmy since.
Hold
But
on.
he's still good. There's a reason he has an audience. He's so big in the UK.
Again, Tuff, it's all
He's
about
just
delivery.
generally funny.
I think it's just people that go as far as Dave Chappelle and Jimmy Carr. You have to be so meticulous with your delivery to ensure that...
What was meticulous about
No.
his dad got
Jimmy Carr.
roasted
Jimmy
in
Carr is
9/11?
just.
Jimmy Carr was
This
yeah.
is blunt.
He's more blunt funny. He's not
Yeah.
like there's no undertone of anything like societal in what he's saying at any time. Like Dave had that before, but it wasn't as heavy as it is now. As far as I've watched with Jimmy Carr's stuff, he's never had that shit, fam. He's pure blunt. Man will talk about, like I've said, disabilities, roasting fathers. The guy has no boundaries. It seems like
No boundaries, fam.
no boundaries.
I'm trying to find one that's mad, that fully encompasses what this guy's about. Okay, I don't know how this one ends, but he goes, recently my girlfriend asked me if I was having sex behind her back. And I replied, yes, who do you think it was? That's him, but like that's not as extreme. Like he makes jokes about niggas in wheelchairs, fam. Like he's
That's
not,
funny though.
No.
It is.
The way he does it, yeah, is just disrespectful. That's what I would say. Personally,
Disrespectful. You say it's
I would say
disrespectful?
disrespectful.
Damn.
Very disrespectful. And I apologize. I wasn't prepared enough to find one where this nigga just going in, doing some nasty stuff, yeah. But I think certain things we need to draw the line
Actually,
on.
can I just play just a little clip?
Yeah.
I just searched up Jimmy Carr offensive jokes.
Mhm.
Oh, Jimmy Carr, his most offensive joke ever.
Why would it affect your act? Why? I said, because people will always rape.
That's not Jimmy Carr, by the way. Sorry, that's not Jimmy Carr.
What was even the setup to that?
I don't even know this.
I've never been able to use it because it doesn't suit my act. Oh, great. Okay, come on. I want to give you a joke. Yeah, done. Thanks. I'm not going to do it now. Do it now!
Oh, this isn't even Jimmy Carr's joke.
Let's get this with comics do it to me. In Montreal.
Oh no, hold on.
You're around comics. They come up, they say, listen, I wrote this joke about raping a baby. I can't tell
Pause. Already, it's mad. For the
No,
listeners
but
that
you have to see where it lands before you judge.
can that realistically, are we too forgiving in that? Like, bro, what do you mean you're writing jokes about doing bad stuff to babies,
He
fam?
didn't say he was writing it. He said someone came up to him in Montreal and said, "I have this joke for you. It's about someone raping a baby."
Jesus.
That's something. Actually, hold on.
I have to see how that ends
wanna
because you can't deny me a laugh if a laugh was gonna come my way. It's only right.
And you go, have you seen my act? It's not that bad. What is it? The last 15 minutes.
What is the most offensive joke that you've ever written?
If only Africa had more mosquito nets, then every year we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS.
I've heard that one. I've heard that one.
I remember this one. As a black man, I wasn't too happy.
Really?
I can't lie.
It's funny.
No.
It's funny. It's not like
It's like,
I won't come back to that. And you see how I didn't laugh bare?
Yeah.
I can go and watch a day special again. I've watched bare times and I'll laugh. That's like a in your face. You'll laugh one time, but it's funny. It's,
No.
It's
It's
simple.
not funny.
It's very clear.
it's for me, it's not funny. It's more like, wow, I can't believe he said that. Like, I don't really love.
What do you think Jimmy Carr has more shock factor than anything?
Yeah,
else?
his is more shock factor. Like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
fair enough.
He's very creative in thinking about messed up stuff to say. Like, Not many people can can think about saying that. That's his thing. But,
There's a whole lot of tricky words that need to be put in this video.
Hmm?
Can you just put 2W on the screen every time I'm about to talk about something messed up?
TW the whole episode. But yeah, Mo, you getting anything else on?
Oh, no,
What's the match saying?
match isn't making me happy, but it's not making me sad. But it's not making
So
me
they-
happy.
No goals.
0-0, fam.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah.
But yeah, we're ready to sign off.
Yeah, we've got 40 minutes in them.
Yeah, we started at 12 though, so this is about 30 minutes odd at this point.
I'm not gonna lie, we can keep the first part in because that was like tough chatting shit about football.
I mean, to protect my own
No,
dignity.
We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do.
It was chatting shit about football. We can keep that shit in.
Yep. This has been Sliders Podcast. I've been your host, Who's Taff. You found that on the pod,
Yep.
aka the champion.
Yes, sir.
My cash app at Who Is Taff, and who else have we had in the studio?
Who is Tom? Find out on the pod, aka the winner.
Did you say the winner?
Yeah. I have to find something else. The champion seems a bit.
All right, and it's also been your boy, Mo,
Tom
aka.
just hates niggas. Just hates niggas.
I don't hate niggas, I hate you, but that's
Anything
a
to
different,
oppose, anything
that's a
to
different
oppose.
conversation.
aka the wild card. Thank you for listening to our episode and watching as well. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.
Get us to 200.
Yep. Make sure
Nigga,
you.
they can hear that.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, bro.
No, it's all right.
No,
man.
it's
It's all right, man. I'm not a victim. The listeners are in this case.
unlike tough.
All right, Tom.
Um,
And
Tough in his signature, tough in his signature quivering lip.
Salty villain.
make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all major streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. All right. Make sure you also follow us on Facebook,
Like
TikTok,
the page on Facebook.
like the page.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. You know the vibes. You know them ones.
Share with your friends, G.
And if you don't have friends,
That's peak for you.
I won't say that because
Where your
it's
friends?
tough. Yeah.
Nigga, don't. That's a we.
We have
We?
multiple. We're on episode
We?
73.
That's a we, your
We have
friends.
73 conversations with us.
That's a we, your friend.
Yeah.
That's cap.
You can hit us up on our private socials if you want to have a conversation about any conversations we've ever had.
Let us know if you came from the podcast or not.
Yeah, I mean, you have to distinguish that when you're talking to Tom, since he gets so many DMs. You know, man of the streets.
No,
working from home.
hold on.
Whereas myself, you know,
Okay,
I don't get
don't
DMs
do
like
Don't
that.
do them ones because hold on.
What's that?
No, some guy DM me. I was like, you just start busting conversation. I'm like, okay, cool. How did you find? At the end of it, I was like, how did you find my socials? He hasn't replied to me for days.
Yeah, he was probably trying to hack you. But yeah, we signing out.
Yeah, I guess so. Is there anything else to say?
Nope.
Yeah.
Sliding out.